and emotions has been going on for centuries, with each side presenting strong arguments for their stance. On the one hand, logic is considered to be rational and objective, providing a clear path for decision-making and problem-solving. On the other hand, emotions are seen as subjective and intangible, but essential for our well-being and personal relationships. Should you buy her a dinner, or should she learn how to cook to make a dinner? Who's right and who's wrong? Let's find out. Welcome to Emotions versus Logic, the show that pushes dating and relationships to a whole new level, with your hosts, The Real Dana and Steve the Dean Williams. The Real Dana, aka Dana with the Data, is the former co-host of the #1 YouTube morning show, Star in the Morning. She's currently digital content creator and co-host of the Man Up Show with Judge Joe Brown on the Real Dana YouTube channel. Her motto? F*** what you think and love yourself first. With over 40 years in the game, Steve the Dean Williams is an expert in relationships of all stages, from the single life to the married life and all points in between. Steve teaches men to unplug themselves from the dating matrix of TV, radio, and some of these cupcake YouTubers who cry about women all the time. The call-in number is 833-859-8744. That's 833-859-8744. Who wins tonight? Emotions or logic?
All right, D, I'll let you say something. I'll be quiet.
Hi. You didn't mute when I was saying something, but that's all right.
All right, I hear you.
Look at it. Look at the dog. He like.
I'm shocked at this. I had to play. I saw this pop in. This is crazy. Do people actually think this way?
Everyone should lie to women since
they're
what?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, since they're what? What's that last word he was trying to write?
I think a lot of people can't get women, so I don't know. That's crazy.
You shouldn't lie, period. But people do lie. Women lie, men lie. Sometimes the numbers even lie.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, if you have a question, please put a Q. Y'all want to call in 833-859-8744. And we are talking about, should men lie to get clout and the women that they want? So,
can you want to explain to voluptuous?
Yeah. Okay, so the channel is up. It's just because of a few technical things. It may be down for just 7 days. So it's up and working. It's just I'm talking to YouTube right now on the back end because there's some technical things that happened when I got hacked. So we just gotta wait it out. So, but we still have this channel right here that I guess you're on. So if you're on this channel, you're already on Dana's channel, whatever, you can stay on this channel right here. So until I figure it out. So it's either gonna be between now and 7 days, but we'll figure it out. But it's not gonna stop me from teaching Dana the guys this game. Okay, cool. Stay your ass over there then. All right, no, it's cool. All right. So I can't hear you.
I muted myself. She doesn't know the name of your backup channel.
Yeah, of course she knows the name.
That's
of the
why
backup.
she's not on it.
Oh, of course she knows the name of the backup channel because it's below me right here. It's above my head. It's above my head. It's above my head.
Yeah, but they're not used to that name. So
isn't that right there? Isn't it above?
Unless you have someone to say subscribe to, people ain't no one gonna got time to be reading that.
It's the man mindset 1 of 1. The man mindset 1 of 1.
You can stay right over here, voluptuous, where you are appreciated.
Really? So yeah, you can find it. Just go to the man mindset 1 of 1. You can go there now if you want, or not. Because as a man, we don't beg women to do anything they don't want to do. They just do it.
You just lie. You just lie.
They do it because they're like, yes, I want to do it because I want to be around you.
Want to do what?
Just be around us. Anyway, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in there. And if you come over, you know the ladies, I'll wrench you up. I give y'all a wrench. See, my girl's here. See, she went there. There you go. Yeah, there you go. My girl's here. Yeah, Jay. All right. So we're talking about. I guess we'll cover Shannon Sharp first, and then we'll get into should men lie before we roll into this. But D, do you have anything to say to anybody?
No. Hi guys. Hi everybody on the Dusty channel. Hi everybody on X. Hi. And of course, everybody on the Real Dina. Thank you. I have my all white hat, white shirt. I'm actually interviewing someone after this show. So this is, a little conservative white shirt or whatever. So yeah, thank you, Katalia.
What about Katalia? What about me? Ah, there's my dog. My boy be rolling up in
I'm
here.
the 1950.
Yes.
Voluptuous is on a Dusty Chronicles. Thank you.
Yeah, stay your ass over there. Cool.
Why do you talk to women like that?
Hey, that's how we treat women. We ain't special.
No, you're not supposed. No, only you. You treat women like that. That's not nice.
Oh, shout out to my dog in the building. Did you know he has candles, right? You know he has candles.
Yes, I know.
And it'll be, I mean, I'm trying to get him to create a candle called Bust a Nut.
That's corny. No,
vanilla.
That's corny, and it's so gauche. It sounds gauche, and he's not going to do that.
Fifth, bust a nut candle and give it a cinnamon.
Oh, you know what? It sounds like it sounds like some musky.
No.
I said go.
Hey, Fifth, or you create candle, her face in a pillow, and make that a cotton smell.
Oh my God! No, what? No.
That's my brother, man. That's my boy.
I know
man.
he's going along with your silly idea.
That's my dog. Okay, hey, we're gonna be in Miami. We are gonna be in Miami in less than a month. I mean, a month and some change. So we're gonna be in Miami, and hope y'all are able to come and hang out with us in Miami.
Good.
He'll bring some. Hey, Fifth will bring some candles for any of you ladies that want to
come wants to purchase.
Entertain.
This is a business.
So.
Oh, you thought he was bringing candles to light candles for women?
No.
Is he bringing candles to light candles for women, or is he bringing candles to sell it to women and men? Which one holds more weight?
He's a silverback. He can do whatever he wants to do. My dog can do.
It's to sell. It's to sell at the end of the day.
Light it up. Dude.
Light it up for free, I guess.
Okay, you know what? I will. Hey, for you, I will do that. See,
thank you, Katalia. I told him before we started. He doesn't want to listen to me, but that's all right. Because when I say stuff, it's like I'm complaining. So y'all gotta say it in order for him to actually believe it.
The fellas. Okay, the fellas don't say it, but I got it. I'll DJ this joint. I'll turn it down. We don't have this. We don't have DJ. You don't need to say that. You don't need to thank me. You don't need to thank me. See, you don't have to thank me, girl. All right.
Take it easy on Steve. He's been very stressed dealing with YouTube.
Ain't no stress. Ain't nobody stressed out. I'm relaxed. It's cool. So.
Oh, Andrew.
Wait. So Andrew. Come on, Andrew. There's no Andrew. Listen, young man. The thing is that you yourself need a little bit of structure. I don't understand why the bitterness. This is not about bitterness, about being mad or being mean or disrespecting anybody, but you show the lack of manhood that you have by the lashing out that you are doing right now. This is not very manly. So, Andrew, I say this with love. Please shut your ass up. And if you don't like it, get your ass out, because this is not for you. This is for men. Well, I'm here to teach men, and she's here to teach you emotional males how to act more like a man. So please don't be disrespectful, okay? Oh, okay. Well, if do you know this guy?
Oh, I don't personally know him, but he put LOL, but it was a corny joke, Andrew. I'm laughing because it was corny.
All right. Well, I digress, Andrew. Okay, say your little corny jokes, but that's not. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. 50, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
Crazy.
it's not funny when you try to insult a woman and say, "Oh, you joking."
Well, you know what it is. It's a lot of guys that really he probably likes you. He's doing like a elementary move, like pulling your ponytail because he likes you.
Maybe. I do have a lot of people that have a crush on me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Got people crushing.
Douche.
We all have people crushing on us. So that's what it is. We got people crushing on us. We got people
Nobody's
crushing.
not crushing on you, Steve.
You don't think you don't think this 53-year-old man has people crushing? Come on. Gosh,
I
that's
mean, you're tolerated, probably. Men don't have crush.
I said crushing, mother. I ain't say I have a crush. I said crushing. I said crushing. So
I
so
got a crush on someone.
you want to talk about it? What's your
No.
crush? Well, what's your crush? I like to hear that because you know what? I always like to know what a woman goes through when they crush on a man. So what is it, man? Oh yeah, hey, Fifth. Hey, we all are. We all are. That's what's so great about being a man.
If you
You're a
have
man.
to if you have to say that you are wanted, that means you're really not wanted.
Tell me, what is your crush? Tell me about your crush. What
Oh,
is
voluptuous says my crush is sexy. Okay, let's talk to the audience. How about the audience? If you have a crush, let us know. Let us know in the chat if you have a crush. And if you do, do a little adjective of your crush.
Yeah. Tell us about your crush, ladies. I like to hear the ladies. The guys don't crush, so guys shouldn't have crushes, but the women should. So, guys, if you have a crush,
Well, I think it's another name for you guys to use, but I'm with voluptuous. My crush, it's sexy. Sexy.
yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't understand. I mean, that's wow, really? That's wow. Is this a guy or is this a woman?
It's a man, and he's right. I could pass for a good 30.
But wait. How does a man look at another man though? What is that?
What? Yeah, she
What
got them old man bags under. Oh, he got them on. I
is
can see
he
it.
or she? What are we talking about? He or she?
Oh, I guess he's saying he. It's
No,
talking about you.
yeah, he wait. But okay, do you know I can get more pussy at my age than you can ever get in your lifetime? Do you understand? I don't think he understands how gamed up I am. But again, it's not well looking at men. But please understand, though, you can't touch the game I have. Please, hey, I can have bags and wrinkles, and I can still get women to fuck with me. Oh, I mean, mess with me. Sorry.
Yeah, if you have bags and wrinkles, if you have a big wallet, yeah.
No.
Or
I'm
unless she has bags and rings. I don't know. Unless you have a perfect personality. A lot of times you could win women over with personality.
don't think I have personality. I got a great
You have
personality.
too much personality sometimes. Too much.
But sometimes too much is a good thing because women aren't used to men like myself.
You do too much sometimes. Okay, this is a quick story before we get into the show. I was looking at myself, mute up for a second. I was looking at myself in the mirror, putting on my lipstick. I still hear echoey.
I'm down. That's on you.
Testing. It's something else that you have open on your end. That's why. But anyway, I need to start getting my upper lip. Like I get it waxed, but I need to get it lasered. It's too much of a shadow there. And I'm like, okay, it's because my body is going through changes. It's just too much of a shadow. And I need to get laser. I do. I just wanted to share that because I peeped it. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to go every 2 weeks for the wax, which is in the middle of my every 6 weeks when I get everything waxed. So I think laser, and ladies, if you ever had laser, hair removal, let me know how long it lasts or if you like it, because I do believe laser lasts longer.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, laser. Thank you, Katalia. Yeah, I am going to get a laser, honey, because I can't have that. If you have a man up in your face and he be like, "How you have a peach fuzz?"
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I can't.
I don't know. I don't
All
know.
right, so are we going to talk about Shannon Sharp lying ass?
Yeah, we are. But there's a question here. I guess. What does old mean to you? What does that even mean? What does old mean to you?
When they balls start sagging, they're old. What he say something about related to? Yeah, I am related to Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey got money. When did you come to this conclusion? Today. I actually peeped it a while back, but today I'm like, "Ooh, honey, it's too visible." It was today. So I was going to pull up the Shannon Sharp clip when he apologized, but we all seen it. Tonight's topic is basically, should men lie to get clout and the women that they want? Shannon Sharp, I believe he lied. He intentionally went on Instagram Live so that we could, and the world could hear him having relations with a woman, so that he could prove to the world that he's not gay, to dispel those gay rumors. Again, men, when you do too much, and males, when you do too much, that is because you are actually insecure. And maybe what you're trying to dispel is actually the truth. So you're lying. When he said it was an accident, I don't believe him. He may be bisexual. Who knows? I don't care. And the sound of them having sex, honey, it was not hot sex. It was not. He did all that growling for nothing. It was all an act. Stop doing too much, guys. Y'all do too much with little results.
Well, I mean, I kind of talked about a little bit, and it shows. If I always say, if you know that you're going to put yourself on camera like that, and you're smashing, you got to put on a better performance. Yeah, you have to. A lot of people don't understand that what she was doing, she wasn't into them. They were just performing the act of sex, but she wasn't talking anything. She wasn't talking noise. She wasn't tapping out, and she was just making noise to make noise. It wasn't a talking talking noise to him. You know what I mean? And we were doing this. You should you should hear. I mean, you didn't hear. There was no noise like, yeah, Michelle, yeah, daddy. But I mean,
well, pause for a second, because why do you have to hear that? Like, usually you hear that if she has a real big ass.
No, you can smack that ass, or she can. Women smack asses too, or smack backs.
Well, we didn't hear him smack her ass. We didn't hear the sound of juices, because if you're really wet, you would hear that more so than this. And I think, didn't he tell her to say "papa"?
I don't know if he said "papa," but
he said "papa."
It wasn't no. It wasn't no, because the way I played the audio when I played it, it was that she was hurrying it along. Every time he said something, she would moan. I mean, she would just hurry it. It was like it was like, I don't want to be here. Let's hurry up and get this over with. Because a lot of women, like, they would just lay on their backs like, all right, can we get this thing over with? I mean, we'll do it.
You couldn't tell what position they were in.
No, it doesn't matter what position you're in, because you can still okay. Even
he wasn't hitting from the back.
No.
She wasn't on top. I could tell they were doing missionary.
Well, but you can still smack the ass from every position. Okay, if she's doggy, you can smack it like this, right? if she's on her back, you can smack it this way. Now, if she's riding, but if she's on her back, you can go underneath. You can go, okay, if you know how, if you got her shoulder up like this, or you have it up, you can come around and smack. You can still smack and stroke.
Yeah, but
smack.
Aside from the smacking, I could tell they were missionary, but you didn't hear the bed wasn't moving or rocking or nothing. So aside from the smacking, aside from gushy, whatever, the bed was not moving.
And the biggest thing
nothing was moving.
There was no ask for water.
It was just sound and him growling like, what would you call, like a monkey, not even a gorilla, yeah, but like a bear, yeah.
Enjoying it, but I'm saying, but he's saying that his manager stopped it. And I was talking to my guys about that, about the manager stopping it. That means that either the manager started it or the manager was in the room. There is no way that you could have access to somebody's Instagram through your phone being somewhere else. Because the moment if you do have that access, you only have access to your camera. You don't have access to his camera because it has to be permission. When everybody sees it, do we have permission to play when you log in and go live, they ask, do you give him permission to show so hold on a second. Got another compliment for you. Hold on.
Thank you, Lifestyle. He's on X. Thank you, Lifestyle, child of God. Yeah. And the thing is, you don't butt dial live stream. Sometimes if you YouTube live stream, kind of, if you have the app up and you throw it down somewhere, but I don't know so much with it. You know what? Honestly, I don't believe Shannon Sharpe. I think he intentionally went live, whether she knew he was going to go live or not. And from the sound of it, he's in his 50s. And it's just like the way we all heard him having sex. Like, bro, you was doing that when you were in your 20s, 30s, 40s. You have not evolved sexually. Like, he's probably a decent lay and not even a good lay. And she was faking it because he's probably paying her bills or just treating her nice financially or whatever. Because he does that. He said that. He said he pays for everything when taking women out, whatever. Yeah, so with that said, I just look at it. He really did that to dispel the rumors. And again, you guys are just doing too much. You are lying to get clout, whether it's to go viral. That's number one, because him and Ocho, they went live so he could do his apology, and you clip it up and you got over 1 million views. That's money. He did not get fired or whatever, which he kind of should have because they fired him for less. Yeah. But all of that just for clout. All of that lying and pretending for clout. And you regular guys who are not famous like Shannon Sharpe, you do the same thing in your lane every day.
I agree. Well, real quick on Shannon. We have a call, but real quick on Shannon, it was that you know how many steps you have to take to open up the Instagram. It's crazy, but we have a call. 786, sir. What's your name and what's your question, sir?
Oh, can you hear me?
Dan,
hello. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
What is your name, sir, and what's your question?
This is Lifestyle, child of God. What's up, Dana? I love your hat.
Thank you.
Started off like that. I just wanted to say that, but I didn't really have a question. I just wanted to comment on the topic, if that's okay.
Of course.
Yeah, something. Shannon needs those Cat Williams views again. When you go on Instagram, you have to even put a title in before you can go live. He made it seem like his phone just went on live all of a sudden. And then when he did his apology, shame, I feel bad about what happened, he kept promoting the pill, this sex pill, and he was promoting his shirts. And I said, oh yeah, this is a cold setup. We just fell for the okie doke. And he needs to get those same views that he got from Cat Williams. I don't know if he's slipping in his views or whatever, but I just feel like he had to pull something over our eyes to get us to, be so intrigued or to go viral. As you know, in order to really pick up your content on any platform, you have to really tend to go viral. And so he had to go viral somehow. Um, but I want us to also pay attention to what Cat Williams told him, and he told him, not verbatim, but yeah, you're not gay today. So I don't know if he's trying to prove his manhood, um, by posting this thing.
I agree with everything you said because I forgot about that. He started. I thought it was condoms that he was advertising, but he started advertising that thing, that product or whatever. And I guess it makes you have sex longer or get hard. But it's like, bruh, you still need help. So you're absolutely right. It was all contrived. He's part of that Hollywood scenery, and he wants another Cat Williams moment.
He wants another Cat Williams moment, and I really think that Chad really pulled his card when they did that interview, because Chad, I think a lot of men do think that Brother Shannon is, on the down low. And it don't surprise me, right? No offense to anybody who plays football, but a lot of those cats, they be on the down low sometimes. I don't want to make
That's not
assumptions.
true. You are making assumptions. I mean, you're right on everything.
I'm not making assumptions. I'm just saying that there are some cats that are playing
Wait,
football.
sir, have you ever played football?
No, sir.
Okay, so then could I say everybody that's a child of God is a little bit on the down low? Would that be fair for me to say that? That's not fair for me to say that. So please don't make statements like that for people who actually play football. So, and I won't say a statement.
If I could possibly interrupt you, sir.
Yes.
No,
yes.
It might have articulated out incorrectly how.
Well, okay, be a man and articulate it correctly. Then let's start over and articulate it correctly. So those that have played something
off,
that
I don't, like you said, you're correct. I don't want people to think that that's what I think. No, sir. What I'm saying is that a lot of people in those higher echelon realms, they tend to be on that down low vibe. Let's look at Diddy for an example. For the longest we kept saying, all right, the brother popping, but then people kept saying things and we kept saying, yeah, but it's Diddy. But then come out there, we like, okay,
to your point,
taking it to the next level. Like, what are you really on? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
let me say this. Let me cut in and say this. To your point. What is true? A lot of people in Hollywood are on the down low, or not even on the low. They just out. So that statement, it's definitely for Hollywood. There are a lot of guys who are gay and on the down low in sports, whether it's the NFL or NBA.
And church, then bring up church. And they're church.
It could be, it's church. It's a lot of different places. But what I do know for sure, without a fact, when you're talking about Hollywood, they're all freaks and weirdos. So he was trying, and that's why nobody doesn't believe Shannon, because he was doing it to dispel the so-called gay rumors, because he had the gay stylist. When him and the gay stylist is no longer working for him, and I heard the reason why, which is suspect. But yeah, I get your point.
Cat, and it was weird was Cat should have said to him, the first thing is that, man, you tore that ass up. I mean, that's how guys talk to them. Nobody
because he wasn't tearing that ass up, so why would he say it?
I'm just saying that's just how they talk. I mean, they wouldn't say, oh my God, you're not gay anymore. I mean, nobody excuse me. Nobody says that. Nobody will call another guy. And
that sounds silly. He did say Cat said that, and he said Cat called him. It's not like Cat texted or tweeted it or whatever, or made it public. That didn't sound true either.
Yeah, that sounds fake. I mean, that's just weird. A man doesn't call another man to say, okay, you're not hey anymore. They're like, oh man, I see you over there doing it or smashing, and you got. I mean, they'll celebrate it like in a different way. They just won't be like, hey, yeah, you ain't village people anymore. That doesn't work.
From my point of view, you know, as a man, I don't really be talking about my escapades with women, and I don't want because I don't want other men to think that they can intrude or they need to be in my business like that. Plus, you know, the quieter you are, the more, in my opinion, and from my experience, the quieter you are about that type of stuff, the more cat you gonna get, if that makes sense. You know, there are brothers out here who show their porn tapes to other brothers and shit to kind of, I don't know, like throw it in their face or, you know, just to kind of brag or whatever. But I ain't really one of them type dudes. I'm trying to make sure I keep getting the coochie.
No, I agree. You mean keep it on the not. I don't want to use the word. No, you keep it on the back end. You just don't. Yeah, you keep it on the back end. No, I agree with you. No, I agree. Okay.
You know,
Like
if you busting down, if I can interrupt real quick, if you busting down something that you know that you're not wifing or you don't really have too many emotional attachments with that, I can see brothers, you know, oh, you see the joint, look at how, you know what I mean? But like, I know a couple of dudes that they was showing their wives off and they was crushing their wives to other brothers, and I'm like, bro, you ain't supposed to be showing other bros
you
how
don't show what you
crushing your
have
wife.
because
Like, I was like, yo, maybe if she was like a, you know, excuse me, Dana, for lack of a better word, thought or something, right? You'd be like, yeah, bro, I just, you know, check this out. But even still, I just find that to be a little bit homoerotic to be wanting my man to see me smash something. You know, we watch porn and all that, but if you my boy, it still gets to that level where it's like, it's a little, you know, there's a little uncomfortability or something should be held back personable, maybe show a female that and, you know, maybe try to intrigue her interest, maybe, but, you know, I don't know. That's just my opinion.
I've seen several guys do what you've done. I've seen several guys do what you've done and what you said, not done, but what you said, and their boys, supposed to be boys, they double back and try to talk to her because she's giving it up to him, but they think they can get it because they're dirty Mac, hey, yeah, your boy send me the photos and all this other stuff or whatever they say. They'll try to get it on the back end. So I agree.
And we do that to each other. We do that to each other.
Real men don't do that to each other. No, men
we
don't do that.
No,
sir. Males do that. Men don't do that. Males do, not men.
I'll let you interpret it like that. This your show.
Well, I'm a man. I don't have feminine behavior.
We as men are a little bit unpredictable when it comes to women, right? When we get around a woman, there tends to be a level of competition, whether or not.
Wait, sir. Wait. Please, where's the competition with who? Who would I be in competition with? Who am I in competition with?
Again, I might not be articulating this correctly.
Let's slow this down.
If it's me and you, and we just for example, if me and you kicking it at the bar, we just having a drink, talking stocks or whatever we talking, and like a fine woman come through, you know what I mean, and she's talking to both of us. At some point in our conversating with her, if we not really boys like that, but we cool. There might be a level of competition to see, like, okay, who can really intrigue her interest more than the other?
Okay. Let me show you how it works. If we was boys, okay, all right, we was boys. That means you get women all the time. So that means that we're always trading women off. I'm talking about 5 through 10, not 1 through 5. So that means that if we would have women, I'll give you an example. So I would give you my 6, which means give you access to the 6, and whatever. If you can get her, you can get her. But what I want is your 7th and a supplemental. That's how we used to do it. So that means that I want the supplemental. I don't care about anything else. So that means, so if we're in that situation and I've got dibs, which is dibs or supplemental, then I get the dib. You see what I'm saying? So it works. It works a little bit different. But I see you said, but as a man, there's no competition. A man should never ever feel like he's competing against the other man. That men.
Okay, so do you ever swap your 10s?
Yeah, well, it's not you swap. Yeah. Anything 5 on down, you swap out. Okay, this is the swap out.
I'm talking about 5 to 10. I don't. Is that
right? I'm saying that what happens is that it's not actually a swap out. It's saying that you got my permission to go do whatever you can to get her. I'm out of the way. Do whatever you can, but if you can't get her, that's on you.
So
But
you're sharing women.
no, it's 5
That is
people.
sharing.
If I could just interrupt again, I know women that, you know, it's a whole crew of, I had a whole crew of homeboys, and these particular women, they wanted to hit all of us, if I could say it like that.
No, you can.
And low key, they end up hitting all of us without all of us knowing, or we might know, meaning that it might not be something that's, the encounters may not be like a group session. It just might be on some independent one-on-one. But low key, she just smashed all of us and accomplished what she wanted to accomplish. Was like, you know, I think all of them look good. I'm about to get a taste of the rainbow or whatever. You feel me? So
yeah, you just swapping out. It's not that. It's not. It's just that you just giving him permission to access to do. And if his mouthpiece is tight enough, he'll get her. But if he can't, he can't. That's
right.
why the supplemental is so important, because, like you say, in that scenario, if you're with two alphas and they see a woman, they're not gonna fight each other over the woman. It's gonna be like, you know what?
Community DNA, Janet. Yeah, like that's weird.
Like, yeah, it's like, you go ahead and get it, dog. If you want to hit it, you want to get it, go ahead.
Well, why is he looking? I don't understand none of that, because if you met her and you're talking to her and he sees her and he's attracted to her, you want somebody's current or leftovers, like, and then two, you're doing it behind her back. She doesn't know. Excuse me, that's how y'all get down.
Wait, but we don't know how.
Well,
she
Dana,
what
I'm saying is that war, like real life wars have been started over women between. I'm not saying that the men or the kings were boys or whatever, but like there have been situations, plenty of situations where,
as if somebody slept with somebody's wife.
We're not talking about wife. We're talking about 5.
All right, no, when he was saying war started over
but that happens too, Dana.
Women had to do somebody's wife.
Dana, there are some scenarios where someone will pull you aside and say, you know what, my wife's, you know, we're a little bit on the wild side, and my wife was inquiring. It works. It just depends on.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
We're talking about a single woman that we don't know what's going on with her. We don't know what she's doing on her side. So it doesn't matter. The bottom line is that we're not going to fight.
Okay, wait, slow down for a second. So if you meet a girl, she's single, you're single, you just meeting her, you getting to know her, and then your homeboy, you say you've been talking to her for a couple of months, and your homeboy see it was like, can I holler at that? Because I find her attractive.
That's what I'm saying. Let's say me and the gentleman on the phone right now, let's say I gave him a supplemental for his 7, all right, his 7-1, right? Number 7. So if he got the supplemental, he can use that supplemental anytime he wants to, because that's the rule.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Okay, that means that and so instead of people fighting, we have an understanding in our group that if both of us see a woman that we find interest in, one of us is just going to say, cool, you know, we're not going to care. But if you have that supplemental, you use it. You just like, it's just an unwritten rule.
This is the one who you not talking to, but you both find her attractive.
Or the one I am.
Well, remember the example, Dana, like.
Wait, no, 1 second. No, because this is what I'm saying. If you meet a woman and you're, stop. Wait, 1 second, Paula, stop. Stop. Because this is what I'm saying. If you meet a woman and you're talking to her and your friend find her attractive, and you say, okay, well, you can have at it, you know, if she's willing or whatever, I give you permission to go try holler at her. She doesn't know you had this agreement with him. So
we don't know what she's got going.
No, stop. Just let me finish. So when he does go and do that, you know, and he talks to her and she seems interested, then right then and there, you realize, okay, well, she wasn't really into me anyways, and my boy got her. Like, let me finish. And when your boy gets her because she's showing interest because he approached her, he's just going to smash her. So y'all don't. So it's not like you don't really respect these women. You don't really consider them. You just sleeping with them.
Respect is not giving us earn, number one, but number two is that.
So what are you talking to her for?
Wait, because
no. The girl that you were talking to, Steve. If your boy is interested, what is he interested for? Just for sex? Because you can't tell me that he's really wanting to get to know her personally.
I'm not trying to get to know her personally because I can tell she's not worth.
You just want to smash.
Well, okay, she's not worth the top 5, so all we're doing is hitting. So we're gonna have an understanding.
I'm talking about she could be top 5, and what if he say he wants you 7, or if he which is stupid anyway. Well, and I think people who play those games, like y'all, very insecure. Like
you call them games, but this is
it is games. It is games. You got old ass men and even young men playing these stupid games, but that's what y'all do.
This is what happens with guys for clout. Guys who get women have different types of access.
That's not getting women. You're just kind of borrowing women that one of your friends pull.
Okay, we boys.
And you're lying to her because she don't know what you're talking about behind her back. So you're lying to get women.
Behind our backs. It's even.
You don't know what she's doing. But you doing it. And you're lying because you ain't telling her.
There's some women out there that'll tell.
Oh no! The same way you told the caller you can't say people in the NFL is gay, blah 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 blah. It's the same way you can't see the pain and say, well, women are doing this because every woman ain't doing it. It's the same thing. So again, look at your behavior.
I said we don't know what she's doing. I didn't say they're doing it.
It doesn't matter. You are doing it, and you're not telling her.
I know this to be a fact. I know she's talking to somebody.
You don't know nothing. I'm talking about you. What are you doing? You are assuming she's doing something when makes you feel free for not telling her that what you and your boy is discussing about her behind her back.
I didn't say sleeping with.
It doesn't matter. Are you telling her what you and your boy are discussing about her behind her back?
Okay, Dana, I said talking to. Okay,
it doesn't matter.
Talking to.
Are you telling her what you and your boy are talking about behind her back?
Between me and him, I'm saying
exactly, which means you are lying to her.
Okay, I'm not. We're not lying to her because I'm getting out of the way. We both. Okay.
You're not conveying that to her.
Okay, what we're conveying is that listen, he and I have an understanding. We both can get her if we have mouthpiece. It's just who feels like doing it. Because I'm not gonna get my boy's way.
She's already on your so-called roster. No, he wants to borrow her.
No, I'm gonna show you how deep it is. This is gonna sting a little bit. Hold on, this is gonna sting a little bit, Dave. But watch this. I know once he get it, how he's gonna look out for me. Is he gonna find out what kind of friends she's got? So he's gonna give me a backwards alley-oop on the back end. So I'm gonna get out of his way. He's going to talk to her. He's going to get it. And once he gets it, he's going to find out about the friends. And then that's where he's going to double back around and hook your boy up or vice versa. That's how it works.
That's stupid. What are you, 12? Like, come on.
That is a fact.
Everybody's eating.
No, and again, and that's why you lie for clout. You lie for women because you're not telling her how you get down.
Listen,
if it's a certain woman, stop calling. Wait, caller, stop. If it's a woman that you are talking to and that you are having discussions about her to your friend about her, and you're not conveying that to her, that's lying.
There's only one conversation about her. I'm not talking about her because we don't care about her.
No, he's trying to negotiate with you. Let me holler at that.
Right, but that's between us. It's
that is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. He and I see the woman. The only discussion is okay, you got this. I'm out. That's it. That's the discussion. And then after
you don't know that because she met you. She gave you her number. Y'all two were talking. And all of a sudden she get a phone call from your boy. She was like, "Oh, hi, what's up?" So she doesn't know why he's talking to her. But if you tell her, "Hey, my boy's kind of interested. If you want to get to know him, I don't have a problem with that. But expect his phone call." You ain't gonna do that.
Dana, what we did, so when I was working as a mailroom supervisor at Toyota, decades ago, there was a Sam's. So my vice president told me to go to Sam's and do a run for him to fill up his apartment refrigerator. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So he had a side apartment, right? So Dana, once I figured out he had a side apartment, I got with my boys. And I said, here's the idea. We're going to get an apartment. Everybody's going to chip in. We're going to furnish that. And everybody gets a key. And one guy a month, make sure that, let's say the caller calls me and said, I got one coming through. I got to make sure everything is set up for him. Not grab his dirty
So
sheets.
these are men who are in relationships or married.
All that. Yeah, all that. I'm being honest with
Okay, so because if you weren't in a relationship or if you weren't married, you don't need a side apartment.
But I'm being honest with you. But
So these are for the cheating ass guys.
Dana, what I'm saying is you're fighting. What I'm saying is that
I just wanted clarity.
I'm just saying is that when I pulled one, but I never was never around, so she kept calling the side crib, but my boy he was always there, and they kept talking, and they hooked up, but he made a negotiation with me to let me know that she was calling because I didn't have time, because I was messing with other women. So I was like, you know what? I'll go and let you have her, but I want a supplemental, and I think I asked for like maybe a 6 or something like that. But what happened was that was our negotiation. And if he could get her, he could get her. But when you're around guys who can get women, there has to be some kind of an understanding because everybody's all locked up even. He can get it, I can get it. The thing is that we're not playing games with the woman. We're just we're doing this, a rock, paper. It's like rock, paper, scissors.
You're playing a game.
No. We're saying who's dibs, who's up. That's all we're saying.
You're playing a game. That's a game.
No, it's not a game.
Mr. E, what link is he talking about? It says that link goes on Twitter. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Mr. E, that link goes on Twitter.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. Oh, okay. I thought you posted the link. I don't know. So maybe that was for somebody else.
Okay. What link? Posted what link?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's probably not for us. So
okay,
that was somebody else in the chat.
All right, well, Colin, we'll throw you. Wait, who is this guy right? Come on, dog. Come on, man. You gonna talk to me with a crown on your head? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You don't. This is what I'm saying, King. That must be one of your people, Dana, because you don't. Hey, dog. You don't know the game I have, and you don't know who I am, dog. So you just do your homework research, dog, and know you couldn't fuck with me, dog. So please, I don't need to tell you I'm a player. My mouthpiece is so cold, and you up here, I'm gonna help you out because tomorrow I'll be dropping the Halloween and the Sexoween game for people like you who don't have any game to probably get some women. So show me what you got, dog. So come on, man. Don't sit around and say what I don't have, dog. I've been in this joint a long time. So don't get mad at me because we're saying things that you can't do. Don't get mad because this guy on the phone is understanding what we're doing and you can't do it. You know who you are? You're the guy on the wall looking at me and the caller deciding who gets to sleep with that woman. And you're mad at me for that. And you want to lash out at me and say you think I'm a player because I'm talking about something that is going past your level of thinking. Don't get mad at me because you can't get that kind of stuff. Only those who get it understand it. Because watch this, caller. Watch this. Caller, do we know each other? Do we know each other?
No.
We don't know each other.
No,
but isn't it odd we have an understanding of how it works when you get them? Isn't it odd that we have this? But then this goofy guy right here want to talk about, he thinks he's a player. See, you don't know what happens when you get women. See, when you get women, you move differently. And guess what? They're expendable. They're not special. So I'm sorry they're special to you. And I'm sorry that woman that you have loved for 5 years that you can't get. But don't get mad at me because I win and you lose. Dana, that must be one of your guys, man. That must be one of your side.
Oh, yeah, it is. And don't time nobody out or hire anyone.
I think you call her.
Yeah, Shannon needs views, and he might be trying to keep up with whoever is backing him. Like what I'm finding out is that a lot of these YouTubers, TikTokers, they're actually backed by some private entity. And so, if you don't meet a certain quota level, you don't get paid. And so maybe Shannon's got some type of deal where he's got to reach a certain amount of views and he needed to do something. So he went and had sex on live. Now, I really think that he was capping. I don't really think that nothing was going on. I think that he just turned his live on and might have had a woman there and they was making sounds and all that type shit. Because you have to turn the live on, then you have to put a title in, and then you have to actually go live. Your pocket can't just send you on live on social media. So I just think that he needs views and he's trying to get his advertisement up. Also, he didn't get in trouble with ESPN. They didn't even give him a slap on the wrist. So, they must be hip. He must have let them know, like, look, I'm doing something, I'm advertising, my contract says such and such, I can do such and such. And so, yeah. But thank you, Dana.
Thank you. Appreciate you, caller.
Y'all have a good night.
Call it. I want to tell you something funny. The guy has the nerve to tell me, why am I gaslighting with no evidence? The mouthpiece in the game is the evidence, son. If you have not lived what I just discussed, then it is going over your head. What evidence do I need to give you other than, if you know about me, you should know how gamed up I am. But you're on the side with Dana. So you stay on there with your.
What I would say is real players erase evidence.
It wasn't me. Hey, dog, hang up. He ain't ready for that. Just hang up the phone. He ain't ready to hear that. Hang it up. He ain't ready. I appreciate
All right,
you.
y'all.
He respects you. That is crazy, man. That is Dana. What is wrong with your man? Your people.
They don't gotta agree with you.
No, they don't. Listen, they don't have to agree with
you. And
you.
they could disagree. And they could express why they disagree.
They're mad because they're not living the life that we're.
Well, are you mad that they are mad or something? Or are you mad that they disagree with you?
Wait. No, they didn't have to. Wait. I'm arguing with somebody that has a emoji of a king. Come on, man. I don't argue. At least look, King. I'll give King. At least King is man enough to show his face. I give him credit for that. See, I'm being nice to him. At least he's man enough to show his face. This guy right here, we don't know what kind of weird ass guy he is. But again, everybody can't be gamed up, young man. Everybody can't be gamed up. So it is, man. That is crazy, man.
So I did share something.
Okay, let's get it. So are we done with Shannon? And we can get into.
I mean, that's the thing. But yeah, we're done talking about him per se. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Here we go. Let's see here. Let's get it. Here we go. Right here.
If you're asking me, what is the most valuable thing my wife can do for me, other than the number one most valuable attribute or trait or thing my wife can do for me, it's going to be to make sure that there's no man on the planet that believes in the back of his head that he can have her. When a woman can give a sense of security that no other man can have any part of that, not even emotionally. I'm talking about complete and utter loyalty. That is the most valuable thing a wife can do for another man. Just be loyal. As long as she's loyal, I got the rest. If you're asking.
So what do you think? The most valuable thing a woman can do for a man is to make sure that no other man can't get her while she's with you.
No. That's.
So you disagree with what he said?
Wait a second. Why would I care enough about a woman that's like handcuffed you? So you're saying
that's his woman, whether it's his partner or his wife, that's his woman. That's someone he's in a relationship with, or just so happen his wife. So he's saying, the most valuable thing you could do for me as a man is to make sure that all the men out here in the world know that they can't get you. Did you time Crypto out? Why? I told you that was my person.
I know. I didn't kick him out. I timed him out. I'm shutting him up. I mean, if you want to be
disagreeable, if you time him out, that's fine. Just don't.
You call in, but if you don't want to call in, I can just shut you up. That's just how you do it.
It's just
anyway, so he's saying to hold his to cuff your wife. Is that what he's saying?
The most valuable thing a woman can do is to make sure that no other man can't get her. So if I'm in a relationship with a guy, but I'm flirting or I'm smiling or I'm up in another man's face or sleeping or dating, like other men got to know I can't get her. She is taken. So he's saying that's the most valuable thing a woman could do for a man is to make sure that dudes out here and walking this earth can't get her. Because a lot of guys will be like, I could easily bang that, or I could easily pull her, or whatever.
They can if the guy doesn't have any structure. So I don't understand. This sounds like it's insecure. Why do I want to put that on a woman? Why would
I don't think they're not putting anything, because some women, they don't have a problem with monogamy. They don't have a problem with being loyal or being faithful. It's natural to them. And that's basically what he's saying. That's what he wants. He wants his woman to be committed only to him and not sit up here and be flirty or smiley up in another man's face, even though she's may not cheat on him, but because you may smile in another man's face a certain way, another man think, I can get his wife.
Right, but wait a second. You can't force. I don't know. Why would you try to force a woman to do that? I don't understand why that's really weird.
I don't think he's just saying the most valuable thing she can do. He's not saying she must do it.
No, the most valuable thing she can do is show submission and follow directions. What do you mean?
Oh, wouldn't that be follow directions? No, wouldn't that be submission?
No, because you're not telling her to do that. Why do I have to tell you something you should be doing on your own? If I got to tell you to do it, then there's something wrong with
it. Then why does she follow your directions? And if she should be doing it on her own, same thing.
Follow the directions and leadership of men, knowing that they can get replaced or they can get cut off.
It doesn't matter. You still want her to do something.
I don't. What do you mean? What I want? I don't want her to do anything but do what she needs to do.
All right, then. It's the same thing he's saying.
No, he's not saying that. He's saying that makes her special.
No, he's saying valuable. The most valuable thing that a woman can do for a man in his eyes, for his wife, is men out here should not have any type of doubt that they could get you. And I understand what he's saying, because a lot of these chicks out here who are somebody's wife or somebody's woman, and the way they move, dudes do say to themselves or to their boys, "Oh, I can hit that. That's easy work."
But a woman's the representation of the man. So if he doesn't have any structure or leadership, she's going to veer off. This is what it is. But he is a very insecure person, because a real man just doesn't care. It doesn't. I mean, look, listen, here it is. We are all going to get in relationships, and we're all going to get out of relationships, right? We're going to get in and out. So whether we're in relationships or out of relationships, why would I put that on a woman to say that this is what you have to be? You got to prove that when you see a man, you got to tell him that you have a man? The math is not.
Well, first of all, if I'm with someone, if I'm not in a relationship with a man, but we are out, people are going to know with that person.
I agree, because a woman is going to show the world by giving you public displays of affection.
Not even public displays of affection, because a lot of people are not affectionate in public. It's the way you do carry yourself. It is the way that, I'm saying, you operate yourself when you're out on a date with a person, with a man or a person. However, if I'm in a relationship, so aside from just the dating, if I'm in a relationship or if I'm married, men will not be so easily inclined to speak to me or flirt with me in a certain way, because that is not the energy that I'm going to be getting off, meaning that making it okay or acceptable to play around, flirt, or whatever.
Just
because I'm in control of that.
Just because a woman is in a relationship or married doesn't mean she's happily in that relationship.
Well, then you should be in one thing, get out.
But wait a second, a lot of these males don't have any game. They're suckers, they're emotional, they're soft, and they cry.
No, you're saying that a lot of these women are not happy. And I'm saying to women, if you are not happy in a relationship, you happy, then why are you in something that you're not happy?
Because she can have her cake and eat it too, because she knows she can pull his punk card and say you're not going anywhere, and she's running the relationship. That's why.
But if she's running a relationship, then she's not going to be unhappy. If she's having her cake and eat it too, she's not going to be unhappy.
There's a lot of women unhappy that are running things because that's an unbalanced innate. Women shouldn't be running the relationship.
Well, a lot of women want to run things, and if you give them the reins to do so, they're going to be just peachy.
That's soft. You're not making the math is not mathing. You're saying that a woman, you're saying she has to. So she's in a relationship. She has to show other people that she's with her man. She
doesn't have to do anything.
So
I feel as though if you are into someone and you are, first of all, it's a respect thing. So even if I'm not married or we're not in a relationship and we're just going on a date, I'm not going to be flirting with the men in the room. I'm not going to be all up in other men's faces. I'm not going to give off the energy that, yeah, I'm with him, but you could sneak me your number on the side or whatever. So it's the way how you present yourself as a woman. So what he's saying, you are valuable to me as a man by the way you present yourself as a true woman.
Not valuable, validating. It's not valuable, it's validating. He's looking for validation. He's not being, if you're a man, you're just gonna stand on what you stand on, and she's either gonna follow, listen, and move the way she needs to move, or she'll get replaced. And if she wants to find another guy, find another guy. Why it's for some reason it's like that guy, that's why he gets the disrespect, because he cares too much. He's got his heart in the game, and he needs validation, or excuse me, reassurance that she loves him every day and she's not doing right. So it means like he's probably following her, checking on her. And man, that's a men shouldn't do that. That's weird. That's everything that's just weird. I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Maybe that is the case with him. That could be the case with some men. But at the same time, men do want a woman who respects herself. Men do want a woman who have boundaries.
Okay, with a person who doesn't respect him, how can a woman respect the person who doesn't respect himself when he's running behind, begging, bartering, manipulating, and lying to her and trying to get her to like her? So how can he's not even respectful himself? Because most of these males lie. Men don't lie, males lie. And this is what's going on. Most of these guys lie to women.
Well, I come across some men that do lie.
Man, and most of these guys,
it's a little white lie, or whether it's not telling,
my goodness,
not saying anything is a lie.
And most of these guys,
around in silence.
And most of these guys who can't get women will deceive, manipulate, and lie, knowing the woman doesn't like him, but he's still begging and pandering to a woman to like. That's suckers. That's suckers do that. People don't move that way, Dana. But anyway, watch it, D. Because when they move that way, I want to show you the result. Let me show you something, D. I got one for you. This is the result of when you move the wrong way. Check this out, D. Check this out.
Is this the ride that gets you wet?
Yeah. Because you don't get me wet, so I had to come on a ride that gets me wet.
Hero combo! Oh, we're out in fucking public!
I just have to be honest.
Killer combo! I do fucking make you wet.
No, you don't.
And stop fucking eating a pickle in front of me.
The pickle's bigger than you, so.
See that right there? You know what? That's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's the same guy that's going to say, you know what? My woman needs, a respectful woman is going to show me that I don't have. This is what they get. See, people that lie to women and beg for women only get crumbs for women. You don't get any respect. This is exactly what they get when they lie and beg for something. They know the woman doesn't want them, but they beg and manipulate and lie and pander and kiss ass. Please like me. Please date me. Please be my girlfriend. And they get that. And then they get what you just see in that video. And the woman's not turned on. And yes, she's probably talking to other guys. And because people like him in that video, it's probably like that guy in that video that I just showed you. He's handcuffing his woman. A man doesn't handcuff a woman like that. It just doesn't work that way.
Well, if he had any sense, he may not be handcuffed. Maybe when he get off that boat, he probably dump her. That's not handcuffing. I would.
Wait. You think you don't? Wait. Do you actually think this is the first time she told him or showed him he's not hitting the bottom? Do you think this is the first time she told him or showed him that I'm not attracted to you?
Well, the thing is, if she's not getting wet, why is he? You may have a point, because if she's not getting wet, why are you still having sex with a woman who's not wet?
That's what,
because you should be looking at her. Well, you ain't wet. This pussy is horrible. It's dry or whatever. So you know why you're not looking at her unless you just humping and humping for your own pleasure and you don't give a damn about whether she's
like women. I keep telling you, a lot of women are not turned on by males. They don't want males. They will marry a male. They will date a male. They will get in a relationship with a male, but they will always look for something better. And I'm not saying no hypergamy as they're looking for something better. No, that's that BS red pill stuff. What I am saying is everybody has a right. If you are with somebody that's not doing what it is you would love him to do or then some, you have every right to look for somebody else who can do the job he can't do or she can't do.
Well, whatever. I really don't. To me, I look at that. I look at kids. I look at kids, and I don't care what she said. Wait, there y'all kids, and yeah, I think he needs to get a hold of it now because if he doesn't try to change his mindset, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And then you got to look at who you are attracting, look at who you are dating, look at who you hooking up with. So maybe it's something wrong with you if you picking those type of chicks.
Right, because his mindset's broken. But who do you think paid for that? Who do you think paid to go to that amusement park? Do you think she paid for it, or do you think he paid for it?
I knew it was a story that was trending this week outside of Shannon Sharp, the Megan Good story.
Oh, you mean she paying old boys bills or something?
Yes.
Yeah, guys, that's what I'm saying. Hey, guys, I love that. I love that.
$95,000 for a dog trainer.
I love that. Megan Good. Hey, salute to you, girl. Yeah, she take care.
And honestly, I don't think it's true. I think somebody made that story up and it's just started circulating. I don't think
kind of like Shannon made up. I made a mistake, like his publicist did.
Yes, the same person who I think the person who made up the story. I think that was a made up story of Megan Good and probably came out of Shannon Sharp camp because Jonathan Majors, he has not only money from his past movies, but the residuals, royalties from that what do you call those comic movies? Kane, the first one he did, that was a check. That was a check. So he doesn't need Megan's money. He doesn't. I don't think, and my thing is she's not spending $75,000 for a dog trainer.
Well, okay, we don't know if it's true. No, you're right. He got major checks because he's been in several. Mickey cuts several checks. So Mickey cuts checks. He was in Rocky. That was a check.
Creed.
He was Creed, not Rocky. Excuse me.
He played Kane.
Yeah. So and he was in an HBO show. I forgot the name of it. It was
the movies. Wait. So he's done a lot of movies that's out. That's not out yet. But whether they come out or not, he already got paid for that. So you get paid.
And residual. So I think that's a fall.
Yeah, so he's not broke, even though he wants to continue working in his craft. He can easily go to Broadway and make
I just I think that's probably
I don't believe and now but see to that point, the reason why, and also because it's unnatural for a woman to sit up here and pay a man bills. That's unnatural.
No, I'm not saying. No. What I'm saying.
Any man that allows a woman to pay his bills, you're not a man.
I'm not okay. So, okay, what I'm saying, Dana, you're absolutely. I totally agree. A man should be self-sufficient. I agree. Now, with that being said, a man should not be paying a woman's bills as well.
Oh, I want to slow down.
What?
Slow all the way down.
How?
Because Lovecraft, if that's in circulation. So here's the thing. If you are in a relationship or whatever, and she need help, part of being a man is being a solving being a problem solver.
Well, if you're in a relationship with her and you have game, you're giving her structure to be able to handle her own finances if she doesn't know how to manage her money.
I mean, you could teach her how to manage her finances. And most importantly, you could teach her how to make money. And I look at it like this. If you can't teach me nothing, I'm talking about the important things, that's money and business and all. If you can't teach me how to elevate my finances, I don't want to be bothered. I don't care how good you want to be. I won't be bothered. You have to be good for something. So not only would you be assisting in bills that I may need help in, but you're going to turn around and say, listen, you need to make money. I'm going to show you how to make more money, and I'm going to show you how to manage that money so you could double, triple it, or whatever. Yeah.
No, but man, so they're living together. The man loses his job. She shouldn't pick up the slack and take over.
That's different.
Well, then what I'm saying, that we got to put that asterisk there. I mean, we
don't put no asterisks. No, because that's you know what I'm saying. That's a whole different circumstance that has nothing to do with the conversation that we're having right now. We're talking about a couple. So a woman should not, and we're just saying we're talking about roles, man and roles of a woman. It is your role to bring home the bacon. It is my role to cook it.
Okay, it is my role to keep my money, and it is your role to keep your money. And if you are lucky enough to get my ring or be engaged to me, your money becomes my money because I'm going to handle everything at that point. So whatever you bring in is not your money anymore. It is our money.
And your money is our money as well.
But before you get the ring, I've got to check your credit score.
I don't care about all that because your money, once we marry, then your money is my money.
But no, but that's before. I'm just saying that.
It doesn't. I don't care. We already married. So that means we already went through all that.
Okay, we went through.
Once we get married, that means we already went through all that. We already went through the finance paper. So your money is my money too.
And you'll get a stipend of a.
No, I'm not getting shit.
Oh no.
I'm not a kid. You didn't birth me. You didn't create me. So I'm not getting no allowance like I'm a kid. Wait. No, sir. Do you give your grown children stipends? No, you do not. So why would you give me a stipend? I'm grown and you screwing me. I don't get stipends. Your money, our money, my money, and your money is together. That is ours. I will not get a stipend. We will know how much the monthly expenses are. Yes, for the house, your monthly personal expenses, my personal expenses, because my personal expenses runs me over $1,000 a month.
Oops, I'm sorry. I hit the I almost hit the wrong button. I almost kicked him out the room. Okay, what I'm saying is this.
Well, stop timing people out.
What I'm saying is that, look, Dana, on the show, you need to tell you. See, you know what's noticed about my guys? All my people.
I don't care. They're on my side.
No, I know, but you need to train your feminine.
I don't train grown adults
because you're not.
You know what happens when this show is over? There's no chat. I take the live chat is not rolling, and it goes straight to membership.
If I got to train your little your male.
No, you don't have to train anyone. Whatever they say is what they say. Why is it bothering you?
This is a lesson for men because you're not coming in disrespect. Because if you
disrespect.
Anyway, but as I was saying before, a real man, because you're saying all this, you ain't my daddy and all this other stuff. You're right. And that's why I have no business paying any of your bills. I am not paying any of your bills. You're not going to, and don't even ask me for money. You better have your stuff together. Don't ask, you ask that other sucker. Let that other guy pay for your stuff. You're not getting it over here.
Okay, so we don't need to be talking. You ain't getting no ass. So
because you don't love the leadership.
That problem is solved.
That's the leadership. That's leadership.
That's leadership. It's leadership. You can get leadership from a man who's not cheap like you.
This is how it's gonna go down. You're gonna handle your money. I'm gonna handle my money. If you have the goal to ask me for anything such as gas money, please understand you're gonna fall in the booty call. Because I am not your bank. I am not going to support you and your bad habits.
So you're saying fall on a booty call? That means she's not your girl.
Well, no, you'll fall to it. If you're my girl, you'll fall to it.
Oh, you'll break up with her.
Yeah, hey, Johnny, I never said I was a pimp. I'm sorry you got it wrong. I'm not a pimp, sir, so I don't.
Wait, so you'll break up with her?
No, I still let her get some.
Oh, you still keep her around without telling her that she's down to a booty call. Lies. So you'll lie.
I'll tell her. No, I'll let her know we'll never be in a relationship. We'll never be in a
Okay.
relationship.
So then what makes you think she a booty call? Then she's not going to
Because I'll mitigate her to that.
if she has any sense.
Danny, do you think a woman's gonna just walk away from a man? Come on,
Yeah.
Danny.
If you tell her, wait, if you're seeing her, we're never going to be in a relationship, and she's looking for a relationship, why would she sleep with you unless she is a pick-me?
That's what women do. Because that's what women do to our
No, that's what pick-me-shers do. A woman with common sense, just with a smidge of common sense. If she's into a man and liking a man, but that man says to her, we will never be in a relationship, and she's in relationship mindset, why would she sleep with you? She's not going to continue to sleep with you. That's stupid.
The same reason
she bumps you down to the booty call.
The same reason she opened her legs for me is the same reason
listen. You're bumping her down to a booty call, but she's going to bump you down to the booty call.
But wait. It's not my loss though, because guess what I'm throwing
her? It ain't her loss either. You just wasn't the one for her to be in a relationship with.
You wasn't to these males and these suckers that run by. She gonna get tired of the suckers. They always.
It doesn't matter. No, sir. No. You're not the guy. You're not the one. You're not the only one. There are billions of men adult men in this world. You're not the only one.
You know, it's crazy. Women, these women know what I'm talking about. I'm glad the women that listen are real quiet because Dana, they know what I'm talking about because they know.
And that's fine. They can know what you're talking about, and they can cheer you on.
Come on, dig.
They can cheer you on.
Well, let's see. Dub Will said a woman shouldn't support a broke. That's a super chat for you, D. A woman should not support a broke man. A man shouldn't support a broke woman either. So, what say you on that? That's your guy right there.
Well. Oh, did you pull up MJW super chat when it came up?
Yeah, I thought I did.
Dana, you're still a cutie even with your peach fuzz. Okay, that was earlier. That
was an hour ago. It was like an hour.
Okay, I was just making sure. So it was me. So okay, so put up Dub Will. Put up Dub Wills again. A man shouldn't support a woman shouldn't support a broke man. A man shouldn't support a broke woman either. Why if two broke people are dating, they should support each other. Because if you are a man and you're not broke, why are you picking a broke woman? Not saying she has to make the same amount you're making or more. That doesn't make her broke if she's not making what you're making, if you're making a whole lot of money. The fact is that why are you picking a Dusty? So if it's two Dusties, y'all could be dust together, support each other. But if one person is not a Dusty, then why are you picking a Dusty? A positive or negative don't go.
Well, I guess it doesn't, but
they always end up being a negative. Positive, negative equal negative.
Yeah. So, but here's the good news.
I learned a little bit of Sunday math, honey.
Here's the good news. He's one of my guys. So Timothy, you got a minute to call in. If you don't, I'm gonna kick you out. So because you're one of my guys. So you need to run to Dana's side and stay over there.
Run to my side because I don't kick people out.
You got a minute to call in. So call in a minute. If not, I'm gonna let you.
Unless you call me on my name, but other than that, I don't kick people out.
I'm just saying that. No, you want to say something. It's fun. I'm talking to a guy that has a T in his face. So you got 30 seconds to call in, buddy. Call in. And if you don't, we'll graciously move you out. Okay. All right. Yep, homie. And guess what? Watch homie do it again. Boom. Your time now.
No, stop. Stop timing people out. Stop.
Anyway, so the thing is, at the end of the day, is that what you don't understand is that when a man gets rid of or dismisses a woman, they will come back because they know the power of that man, knowing they're not going to find that with all these other suckers out there. And a lot of women don't want to admit that, but they do that on the back end. See, a lot of women on the front end will say the things you're saying.
If you get rid of her, why is she coming back?
You want to know why she's coming back?
Because if you are a man and you got rid of, if you are a true man like you said you are, you get rid of me, I'm not going to come back because you a man on your word. So why would I come back? Now, if I come back and you allow me to come back, say if I have like a better attitude, then you're not a man of your word.
The reason you open your legs for me is the reason why you're coming back, and that's what you don't understand.
No, especially after we slept together. You dismiss me after we slept together.
Wait. So you telling me women don't dismiss guys after they sleep with them, Dana? You telling me?
Oh,
women?
that's because the sex is bad.
Well, then what do you think? Why do you think she's coming?
Okay,
back?
so you're dismissing her because the sex is bad, or you dismissing her because she didn't follow direction?
She doesn't follow directions. It's not the sex.
All right, yes, those are two different things.
No, it all falls under the same category of if she is worthy of me, and they're not worthy of me, so they can.
Okay, so if I'm not worthy of you and you dismiss me, why would I come back?
Because
you don't want me. You're not interested.
Dana, that's what they do, and they don't want to.
Insecure pick niches and barber builders. Yes, that is what some women do. But there are a lot of weak, insecure pick niche and barber to builder women.
Y'all want to call them pick me? It's amazing. Again, women.
Because that's what it is. If you don't want me, why would I come back to? Why would I go back to a place that I'm not wanted?
Because
Come
look
on.
What's outside that door.
You always tell people this. Go where you are loved. Go where you are wanted.
Really?
I'm never going to be someplace I'm not wanted.
Really? So
yes.
you're going where you love. That means that you're going to a place where a lot of guys are nice to you, not because they're nice. They're just trying to hit it. They're gentlemen.
No, sorry. No, because I look at it like this. If we are talking and we're getting to know each other, whatever, and if it's something that you don't like about me, and instead of you conveying that and being transparent and communicating that with me, if you don't want to do none of that and you just want to, just be out, okay, that's fine. You have that right to do so. But when you do it, why would I come back to you if you're not interested?
You coming back to me because, again, the reason you open your legs to me was because you wanted this. You wanted this.
But you're not interested. You're no longer interested. So why would I come back?
And guess what? This is what draws them back, because in their world, they think what's between their legs has value. And when you
don't think it's valuable, you don't think I'm valuable in your life. So again, why would a woman in her right mind, we're talking about sane women, why would she go back to a man that does not want her?
You gotta wait. See, there you go. See, do you see that's? See, thank you. Finally, a woman that gets
going back to a man that dismissed you.
No, you're going back to somebody that showed you structure.
Wait, stop. Steve, you just said you let her go.
Yes, I let her, and I told her
why. Again, so then why, to you and Jillian's point, why go back to a place where you are not wanted, where you were dismissed?
What's out there is much worse than crawling back here.
Why did you let me go? And you're gonna let her come back?
We have a call. Let's bring in this call. We got a call.
That makes no sense. That's like an oxymoron right there.
You don't want to say area code 478, sir. What's your name and what's your question?
Hey, how you doing? This is Doug Will.
One second. G is great. Yes, it's an addiction. Thank you. Because that's the honesty. It's an addiction. Thank you.
But he's saying
it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make you sane. It's an addiction. But go ahead, caller.
Sorry, caller. What's your question, sir? How can we help you?
Yeah, this is Doug Will. I sent in that super chat earlier.
Hi, Doug.
Yeah, I just want to clarify what I said on that. First of all, how y'all doing tonight? I don't want to be rude.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What I meant by that super chat is not that if two broke people get together, right? If two broke people getting together and they're on the same footing, that's one thing. I was referring to if one person is totally supporting the other financially. If someone is not even able to sustain themselves with the basics and the other person has all the financial stability, then those two people are just not compatible and they shouldn't be getting together. So if a man is dealing with a woman, if she can't, put gas in her car, then what is he doing? And vice versa. If a woman is dealing with a man that can't do the same, can't feed himself, can't pay his bills, then those are two people that shouldn't even be interacting, let alone dating each other. But two broke people who are on the same footing, pulling their money together and building themselves up, that's one thing. But one person totally supporting the other financially, and they're not able to do that, that's a completely chaotic situation, in my opinion. So I just want to clarify that super chat.
Well, okay. So that's what you meant. So you basically said the same thing that I said.
Basically, I just wanted to clarify that point. I don't understand that concept.
That is the point that I made. Because
you're talking about a
okay,
date.
so Dub, how old are you?
I am 36.
Are you married?
Yes, ma'am.
How long you been married?
It will be 9 years in November.
Oh, okay. So do you pay majority of the bills or is everything split 50-50?
All the money goes in one pot.
All what money? Her whole paycheck and your whole paycheck?
Correct.
So, and then if she take out money for her own personal self, that's what she does. Vice versa with you, the bills and everything come out of that one pot.
Correct.
And then y'all have a pot for savings.
Correct.
Any personal savings, like your own personal savings? So it could be like 3 savings, her savings, your savings, and a family savings, or no? Is it just one saving?
I wouldn't call it like saving. We each have like our own like investment accounts and stuff like that. I wouldn't call that savings, but yeah, we each have our own like investment accounts and household.
Well, who makes more money, her or you?
Say what?
Who makes more? She does or you?
I do currently, but it's ebbed and flowed throughout our marriage.
Okay, yeah. Because y'all were together when you were young, and then yeah.
Right.
Okay, so it's just easier. Hey, but see, you know that she's fiscally responsible.
Well, I mean, she is. I mean,
and so are you.
Manages everything. Right. I'm the administrator of it.
But the thing is, so a lot of times when people get married young, especially at that age, because you said it was 9 years ago when you're 37, both of y'all are just starting out. So it's like it's very what is that word? Very I would say I'm thinking of genuine, but it's a better word to describe it. But I get that. But it makes it easier because you trust each other. You put your paycheck in, I put my paycheck in, and you make financial decisions together, correct?
Well, I make the final decision. We'll discuss certain things, but the final decision is mine.
Oh, you make the final decision with her money, even though she's putting an equal amount of money in the pot, 100, you always make the final financial decision.
Yeah, she trusts my decisions, and so far it's worked out.
Okay, but shouldn't you be doing more? If you're gonna make if your decision is the final financial decision, but you put in the equal amount in, right? Shouldn't you be putting in more because you have that final say so?
No, I don't agree with that. I mean, somebody has to make the final decision regardless.
All the time. You make the final decision all the time. The whole 9 years, you always make the final decision.
Yeah, well, we'll discuss it, but I make the final decision.
Yeah. You're lying.
Her input into consideration.
Dub, you're lying. You're lying, Dub. You're lying.
I have no reason to lie, but okay.
You are lying. You're not going to. You can't convince me that you've been with someone for 9 years. So that's you're talking about late 20s. That's when y'all got married in your late 20s. You were dating before that. So for 9 years, young people, modern young people, because you're, I guess, be a millennial or whatever. Starting off really on equal footing, salary influx throughout. You made more, she made more, and now you make more or whatever. But you put all your money in one pot. Hey, we both gonna put our whole paycheck. You put your whole paycheck, and we pay the bills that way. If I need money for this, okay, if we going on trips or whatever. You didn't make all the financial decisions because she was not going. Not saying she wasn't going to allow you to do that, but you just didn't. You just didn't.
Well, Dana, you just can't accept that.
No, I can't. You're right. I can't accept it because I know the truth.
Women, when they get around with a thing called structure and leadership.
Yeah, he and at the age of 27, when he got married, he learned leadership within their marriage.
And like he said he makes the.
He went through a lot of trials and tribulations.
This is why emotions don't work.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
What I'm saying is at the end of the day, the man said that he makes the final decision.
And
So
I'm saying he's lying. See, people call up in here all the times and they give us this story. He's lying. And I'm sorry, Dub. And I'm not saying you're lying in an evil way, in a mean way. You know, it's a light show.
Yeah, I'm sure they have discussions. He's just saying that.
I know they have discussions, and there have been times where she said, "No, we're not going to buy this. We're not going to purchase this.
Emotions don't work.
I don't want this." There have been times where she made the final decision.
He is, as a man, move. This is how men move. We talk. You put your input in, and I will make the final decision. Period. You're not going to make.
Not if I'm putting my whole paycheck in it.
Lord. Dog, I understand what you're saying. That's why I'm being quiet.
I understand what he's saying too. I completely understand.
First of all, I've been listening to both of y'all for years, so I rock with you both. So it's good to be talking to you both. But see, do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a tyrant.
I'm not saying you're a dictator. She doesn't understand what's happening is.
I'm not saying he is either. He's not a dictator.
You're talking to your wife. She brings something to you. You have a discussion. And once the discussion is over, either you give her the answer at that time or you say, okay, baby, let me sit on it. Let me think on it real quick. And I will come back with an answer. And that's how it works. And she's fine.
And that's fine. And what I'm saying is for the 9 years of their marriage, he was not the only one making all of the financial decisions. Fine, we're just talking about the finance. She made some decisions. It could be 2 times in the 9. It could be 3. It could be 10. It could be 100.
Decision was signing the money over to him. That was the final. Trusted him enough. Trusted him enough. Handle the household like a man does.
Nope.
Oh my Lord. Go ahead. I'll be quiet. Go ahead. Guys, this is what I talk about. This is why y'all
put her whole paycheck in. Even when she was making more, she was putting her whole check in. He was putting his whole check in, but he was still making all the financial decisions financially when she was making more than him, and they was putting their whole check in. I'm telling you, for the 9 years, Doug, you were not the only one within those 9 years making a final decision financially.
Oh, okay, Dada. I just told my story. You can believe it or not, but that's what it was to me.
How many kids?
We don't have any kids.
No? Okay. I got a lot of money. Y'all got residual income, honey.
We do all right. I mean, we're not rich, but we do all right.
Mm-hmm.
Are you planning on having any kids?
Try. I mean, we're at the age where it's kind of iffy, but we try.
It ain't iffy. Well, you 37. How old is she?
Recently married.
No, she got to start making babies now because you talk about y'all was together in your 20s.
If it happens, great. If it doesn't, then
but I've always listen. I'm never one to tell you to get married or not to get married. I've always been taught with the game is the only reason when to get married is you want to duplicate you and your bloodline and your legacy. But what's the reason of getting married if you don't have a bloodline or anybody to pass?
But it could be honest, and honestly, that is kind of a rude question. My daughter told me this. It's kind of rude to say that about kids because she could have fertility problems, and that's a personal issue if that is the case and you don't know. So I probably shouldn't ask about the kids, but I was just asking for the sake of the conversation. You don't have to go into details to.
It's all good. Yeah, so we're not trying to go there. We're not trying. We're just saying.
No.
Only issue I have with you is that when Dana is challenging you, you got to stand on your square, man, and don't let her give you that sass as far as I don't believe it. You stand on that, man. If you're doing it, you're doing it. Believe yourself and stand on it. Remember, you're talking to an emotional woman. This is what.
No, he was nice. I don't think he wasn't scared or being emotional or whatever.
That man, he wasn't.
He was. He. You know what? I appreciate him because he's like, okay, I was just telling Mike he doesn't care what I say.
It's not about caring what you're saying. Is that he doesn't have to explain.
He didn't get rattled. I didn't get under his skin. He didn't get bothered. He was like, okay, I'm just telling my story, whether you believe it or not. And I appreciate that.
Man will give women structure, even if it's not my woman. That's a man's duty.
No, he's not giving me structure. He's not. And he can't. And that's not the purpose of why he called.
Okay, sir, I just feel like you should have, but you didn't.
You call the call and everybody watching, they know damn well, Steve, you don't give me structure.
I'm not saying.
But why would I have a caller give me that? That makes no sense.
I don't talk to you enough to give you structure. I'm saying
even if you did, it just wouldn't happen.
If you it would happen because
no, it would not. No, it would not.
Anybody that is in my circle,
no, we're not
going to give you structure.
No,
all right,
no,
whatever.
No, sorry.
All right. Anyway, caller. Anyway, sir,
yeah.
I commend you, and again, you keep having to bring those checks over to you. And you keep making
she's not bringing him the checks. They're putting their checks in one.
And
his money is her money. Her money is his money. It's one, honey. One cell, one DNA, one body. Yes. You know when they say when you do the vows, you become one, whatever. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. That's exactly. That's a square, baby. You're right, Sam. Exactly, Sam. That's what we try to teach these guys.
They're one.
You get rid of her because if she's not doing what she needs to do, there's the door.
All right, I appreciate talking to y'all both. Thanks for taking my call.
Carl, I appreciate it. I ain't gonna say nothing. We all know. We know.
First of all, Carl. Okay, thank you, caller. Keep Carl's comment up for a second.
Okay, hold on. I'll keep it up. We got a call.
That last number you got in your sentence, honey, and you did put LOL, so Kiki, yeah, haha. But the fact is that let me make something clear. Steve don't run shit. He doesn't. Not here, not over here. He don't. He does not. And call, honey. Don't bring somebody else in this conversation that has nothing to do with this conversation. Don't do that. That's messy. That's what women do. That's what we do. Trust and believe. There's no structure being given to Dana here at all. All.
Well, we do have a call. Area code 571. What is your name? What is your name, sir? And what's your question?
Hey, all right. This is Pete, man. It wasn't more of a question, more of like an observation of that last caller. I was hearing him talk about, well, you're going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and it's my last word. And that's not kind of how it works in our household. So in our household, if she says, I'm going to do this, I'm like, no, I object. She does it, and I get used to it. And it's pretty much the same exact opposite way.
I'm confused. What is he talking about?
I'm gonna be quiet because I know he ain't talking to me with that case.
I'm confused. Wait, what? Start over again, caller. I was a little confused. Start over again.
All right. So with large financial things, right? So if she says, well, I'm going to switch to a new utility, I'm like, well, we can go find one here cheaper. But it's her comfort level with that small bill. Yeah. And so she's going to pay it. All right, you switch. And so with me, it's like, well, I'm going to go get a car. And so she gets all upset. And then once she sees it, she's like, okay, well, all right, I can live with that. It's like we have to live with the consequences of each other's decisions. And if we fight each other too much on just maybe like one of those like little things, we can't win the big fights.
Right. Exactly. And are you married?
Oh yeah.
How long you been married?
15 years now.
Oh wow. How old are you?
40, coming up on 7.
You said 40?
47. Yeah.
Oh, 47. Okay. And she's the same age?
Nope. She's a cougar. She's a little older than me, but
how old is she?
Young enough where we could put out a little cub.
How old is she?
So she was 68.
She's what?
So I was born 77. She was born 58.
Okay, so she's 70. Is she 70?
Oh,
late 60s?
No, I'm sorry. 68.
Why do you hate yourself,
Like,
buddy? Caller, why do you hate
Wait,
yourself?
stop. No, Steve, you got off. You left. So let me deal with the caller. How about you press mute so we don't hear the background when you want to get up and feed the dog?
I'll be quiet and go after you because
Thank
I want to know why you hate
you.
yourself.
Yes, zip. So caller, how old is your wife?
So she was born 68. So what is that? So I'm 57. She's gonna be 57, 56.
Okay, yeah, she's in her 50s. So she's 10 years older than you.
Yep.
Okay. And so do both of y'all put your money together in a pot?
No. We put our money into the house, right? So we both pay off the bills, the mortgage, and all that stuff.
Well, who pays the mortgage? Who pays the mortgage?
This daddy right here.
Okay, as you should. And so would you say that it's 80-20, like you take care of 80% of the bills and she 20%?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean,
who makes more? Who makes more money, you or her?
Oh, yeah, me, yeah, definitely. But
you make more, yes. See, this is the thing. I would never make more than my man. He's always going to make more than me because I just can't see myself making more than my man and actually dating him. Like that would be such a turn off.
Can I ask him now why he hates himself?
He doesn't. He loves himself and he loves his wife.
He's a Dusty.
No, he's not. He's the opposite of a Dusty.
What is a Dusty? I heard.
Okay.
No, you're not a Dusty, sir. Steve is the Dusty. The definition of a Dusty is Steve. Yes, sir. The definition, be quiet, Steve, because this is between me and the caller. You left. You said, Dana, you go ahead and handle this.
All right, go first. All right, go first because this is
guys. You are not a Dusty.
Wait to show your man card. Wait to show your man card.
Oh my God, this can't be real. Are we on Punk right now? Is Ashikut, you're about to come out? You're joking, right? You're joking about your wife saying that I want to do something. You say no, she's gonna do it anyway, and you let that slide.
All right.
You let it slide.
Yeah. Well, all right. So she got into a small fender bender. And she hasn't got that thing fixed yet. And she's like, well, I don't want to, make an insurance claim. I can still drive it. It's all right.
Well, you're not driving it. It's her car. So listen, she don't want to listen. She's going to drive around with a dingy car.
The back of my medulla oblongata and kill me right now. You can't be doing this. This is not man.
Why would he make her fix her car? It's her car. She's not driving his car.
He said, and I quote,
she's not allowed anywhere near my car. Don't worry about
it. But caller, you said if she says that she wants to do something and you tell her no, she'll do it anyway, and you're gonna let it slide? You're gonna let that go. So your leadership is off. That's a weak leadership. That woman should know this is not a dictatorship. Not at all. I stress this. This is not a dictatorship, but I'm king. I'm emperor, and what my last word is final word and final say. And if you don't like that, then there's the door. Why aren't you moving that way like a man? Why are you letting her walk all over you and disrespect you, sir? Can you please tell me?
You think that disrespect is like, so she's saying I'm going to do this and I just let it slide, or do I just make up a big huff?
No.
And I'm like, no.
I'm
like, I really don't care about that, but I let her do it anyway.
No, sir. This is what you said, sir. You said this. I'm just taking your words. You said she said she's going to do something, and you said no, I don't want you to do that, and you said she'll do it anyway, and you ain't doing nothing about it.
Well, she's not an irrational person.
What?
Right. So she well, I'm just saying, as an overall, not irrational. She makes quality decisions. She got us to where we are now in the background, finding a house in a good neighborhood and all that stuff. While I was at work. I mean,
she was being a wife. She was doing her wifely duties.
Sir, I'm not asking about the wifely duties. I'm saying when you say no to something, no means no. That's it. We're not going to discuss this again. Do you understand me? And if you do what I tell you not to do, then you need to get packed up and we need to end this because I'm not here to run behind you and answer to you. Why is it that she has the freedom to disrespect you in your own home? I don't understand. Why would you let her do that?
So there's a thing I saw a meme the other day. The only reason that I don't say I love you is because I wake up every day and I see something in you that doesn't make me want to kill you.
No, you should
It's
never
like that,
feel.
that,
No,
that Bill Withers song, "Love
no,
You
that's not
Day."
funny. I don't.
When we start to when I wake up
No,
in the
sir.
morning, love,
That's
and the
not funny.
sunlight
But
hurts
sir,
my
but
eye.
sir, young man, yes, sir.
Something
That's not
without
funny.
warning, love.
Sir, that's not
There's
funny. And
heavy
I don't
on
want
my
people. No,
mind.
sir. I don't want people to think that you got to harm a woman. That's not manly. And to laugh at something like that, you might need some therapy. That's not funny. The thing is you need to get your balls out of the ground and get your spine back and tell that woman, when I say no, I mean no. Do you understand me? And if you don't like it, there's the door. You don't need to look at a meme about doing harm. I don't know why y'all guys find it funny to hear memes that are going to harm women in women's life and things like that, and you find it funny. That's not funny. I don't find that funny at all. And I'm dead serious. But what I'm saying to you is that why are you allowing your woman to pull your punk card and you're telling her no about something? You said she'll do it anyway, and you let it slide. Why are you letting it slide? And don't tell me about this meme. I'm asking you, why are you letting it slide if you're supposed to be the man of the household?
It's a give and take, really. I can be very overbearing. It's got, my garage is my domain. It's, you don't come in there, that kind of thing. And she respects that. Don't come in there. That's it. And
you have a man cave. Does she have you have a man cave? Does she have a woman cave?
Oh yeah, she's got her room and her cat lady room. Yeah.
I'm saying, okay. I'm just saying at the end of it, I'm just saying, sir. I don't understand. That's why I stopped, because you said, I tell my wife no, I don't want to do something, and she'll do it anyway, and I will let it slide.
Do you think by the sound of my tone of my voice that I would be a pussy like that?
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is how you said it. Well,
no, not yet.
I tell my wife no, and I cover my face up.
All right,
Hopefully she doesn't get mad.
So do you want me to be the alpha dominant man in this
Why don't you just be?
Tell you, stop doing that to women, man.
No. I'm not saying that to do it to women. I'm saying that I'm talking about your wife. That's why that's why your wife is doing it, because when you're saying it, there's no thunder behind it. It's softness, feminine, emotional, and broken. So that means you ain't. This is what she's saying. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me, but I know your punk ass ain't going anywhere, and I'm gonna defy you, and you're gonna sit your ass right where you're at, because you ain't going nowhere. You can't tell me that's not it.
I could not get along with a docile woman. I'll tell you that.
Oh my God, what do you mean a docile woman? Wait, so you telling me
someone who's like, yeah, who's like, well, okay, I'll do what you tell me. One of the stepper wives. I couldn't put up with someone like that.
Sir,
that's
so
not
you want a woman
you need somebody like me with some mouth.
Oh no, man, y'all crazy. Y'all. Why?
In my next life, Dana, I'll marry you.
Carl, let me ask you a question. Did your wife have a job?
Currently, right now.
Okay, when she had one, how long was she working that job for?
15 years.
Okay, when she went to that,
and then before that, 10
okay,
years
okay. So when she
and
went to that job,
before that was college.
Okay,
college
sir. So when she went to those jobs for the 10 years and 15 years, did she ever?
Oh no, she didn't.
Did she ever raise her voice to the president or CEO or disrespect him?
Yep.
She did?
Yep.
He must be a soft punk. Man, it's crazy, dog. I don't know why y'all guys hate yourselves. I don't know why you would let a woman. I don't know why you think it's cool to have a woman.
Nature. I mean, we're drawn together. We're magnets.
No,
right?
I don't know
Opposites
why.
attract.
No, it's not opposite attract. It's that okay. A lot of young guys, and it's okay. What happens to people like you were you raised by both your parents or your mom?
Well, kind of latchkey, but yeah.
Okay, so it's probably your mom. So what you did, and you don't realize it, is that you pulled the umbilical cord out of your mom and you looked to this woman to attach it to. It's a mommy son relationship. She is not your wife. She is actually running the household because
She's my secretary.
you allowed her to think that she's the man of the house. And you're the one you're trying, your voice has no say. So that's what you mean. You're like, she's like, well, baby, I'm gonna do this. And you like, womp, 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 womp. You ain't going nowhere, you sorry punk ass motherfucker. You ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna do it anyway. You're like, see, that's not right. And then you stomp into your little man cave and slam the door. That's your lifestyle, dog. So how are you being a man in the household?
You want to hear a few examples? I'll start
Yes,
with
please.
one.
Please give us an example of this softness. And hey,
All right, so
wait, hold on, sir.
So
Wait, sir, wait. Before you do it, I want to let everybody know this softness is being brought to you by gentlemen. For those days when you are a surface dweller and you can't talk to a woman and you let your woman run your life, when you have mood swings, guys, and irritability, okay? So what I'm saying to you guys, please, if you guys are having your period and cramping because you are a sucker at your home, gentlemen, please get a nice bottle of Man Maxi Pad wine. It comes in its own flavor, and it is for you guys that are having your light days. Get a bottle of Man Maxi Pad wine. Okay, sir. Now go ahead and tell us what your woman is doing, sir.
all right, so she went on a little drive to the grocery store after she had some a treatment, right? And she had my son in the car with him, and I saw her pass by me, and I pulled over, flagged her over. I freaking called the cops on her. I'm like, you're not taking my son wherever you're going. I mean, I saw what she looked like in the morning, and I'm like, yeah, you're not looking good. And she's like, oh, it's okay. She barely spoke 2 words, but I mean, I rattled that cage until she got she pulled over and let my son back into my car with me, and I was like, all right, you go do whatever you want. Go be a menace to society, but don't mess with my kid. Yeah, it's I do draw lines. I do.
No, I want to know about
make
the time.
overt
No, I want to know about the
actions.
time you said don't do this. She did it anyway, and you didn't do nothing about it. Why don't you tell us about those times?
Oh, she cut a
Okay.
hole in the ceiling to fix the toilet a month or so ago, and I was like, you didn't really have to cut a hole in the ceiling. She's like, well, that's where it was leaking, so that's where I cut it. Like, well, you didn't let me know about it. And I was like, well, okay, well, now that you cut the hole in the ceiling, now that you know the problem, you go get the plumber. Because at that point, I was like, I'm not going to go, get my tools and go up there. You started it, you finish it. And she's like, okay. And we still have the hole in our ceiling 3 weeks later.
And you're still with her, huh?
15 years. It's hard to back out.
You should have
a
already
hole in
fired
the
her.
ceiling where it's like,
You should.
well,
She should be. You should.
I'm sorry, I have a nervous laugh. It's not funny. I don't.
Well, I don't know why. I don't know why you're nervous. Not here to make you nervous. I'm just trying to understand why a grown man is letting a woman run through his house. You're saying, dog. You came in saying that I say no to things, and she goes against your authority as her husband, when her job is to submit and follow and serve and give you sex and be quiet when it's time to be quiet. But yet she's not doing that. She's doing what she wants to do.
Can I ask you a personal question, caller?
Yeah.
It's about your sex life.
Well, we've talked before. So she was going through cancer all last year.
Oh, okay. You're that guy. Yeah, she's sick of you. I told you before, she's tired of you. You're the inconsiderate husband.
And then now
I remember you. I'm on her
Yeah.
side. I'm on her side. You're the problem. It's not her.
I'm undefeated.
It's not her. It's him. I remember him. He called. It was like around December. It was around. It was around winter, and you were being very inconsiderate when she was going through her cancer treatments and everything. She's tired of you. Yes, she's sleeping with somebody else, and she should be. At least she did. She probably did. But yeah, you're the problem, not her.
Undefeated,
yeah, but
guys.
my son.
No, you've been defeated several times, Steve. Just be quiet. Just be quiet.
He saw all the bad times.
Because he's not
And
weak. He's really an asshole. Because you like your asshole, Steve. And his wife, she finally came to her senses. She came to her senses and says, "I'm not dealing with an asshole anymore. Now we're not going to get a divorce. We've been together so long, so we got to divide up assets. But I'm not going to deal with this asshole anymore." So he's not weak. He's not defeated. He was just an asshole to his wife, and she got tired of it. She developed a backbone. He doesn't need one.
Oh.
She needed one. And she got it.
Before I met her.
She finally got a backbone, her self-esteem, her courage to be happy, to make herself happy. So you can take that losing ass Dallas Cowboy belt, because y'all not even going to the playoffs this year.
Yeah, both her parents are Vietnam.
Put that tired old raggedy belt aside.
She's got.
It was the last time y'all actually went to the NFC Championship game. Get out of the playoffs. Get out of the first round of the playoffs.
Texas.
Get out of the first round of the playoffs.
I told you he wasn't anything. And
get out of the first round of the playoffs.
Undefeated.
It's not him. It's not him. It's not her. It's not her. He's the asshole.
Oh my good Lord.
You're the asshole, sir.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my God, because I love you, Dana, and so I'm not.
I know you do, because I tell you the truth. I tell you the truth all the time. You're not going to divorce her. You're not going to divorce her, because she'll take you to the goddamn cleaners.
Yeah, we're in for the long haul.
No, you're in it for the long haul. She's living her life. Yeah. You're not going to divorce her because she'll take you to the cleaners. She's going to stay married to you because she's going to do whatever she wants to do.
So
and then you may croak before her, so she's going to collect all of your insurance and your 401k and your investments, and she's still going to do what she want to do because you have been an asshole to her for years.
Oh my God. I mean, I've had life insurance for a long time.
Yeah, and that's hers. That's hers. That's her life insurance. Everything you have is hers.
Do me in. If she couldn't do without me, I think she would.
No, she can. She has you there for your money, and she has a knockoff Steve so she could get her rocks off. So again, you're the problem, not her. I'm on her side. But thank you for calling.
Yeah, thanks for calling, big guy. We'll throw you back in. I am undefeated, though. I'm undefeated. So
undefeated of what exactly?
No, I'm just saying that I can tell the loser when the loser talks, and you think he's a winner. I knew he was a loser from the get-go because he moves like a loser. Because that's what losers do. Guys, lines are over if y'all want to call in. Dana, I got something someone wanted me to play for you right here. Let me throw this. Let me throw this at you, D. Hold on, let me grab it, and let me throw something your way and see what you think about this right here. Here we go.
Why do these be lying? Because a lot of women like a good story more than they like the truth.
Ouch.
I'm not saying that's a good thing.
Ouch.
I'm saying that what I've observed is a lot of women have a story written already about how relationships should go, how long it should take, and they've created this novel in their mind that only requires a character to be dropped into it. And so if a man can actually portray that character well enough, you'll look at it like, oh, this is just the role I've been trying to fill. And you gonna cast him. Like, you're not gonna really check his credentials out. You're not gonna see if he done been anywhere else, if he brings anything. You already wrote the book. So all a man really be having to do is show up, lie well enough at the interview, get the job, good. And unfortunately, a lot of times, because you have this script written, what should be a probationary period, you giving him on-the-job training on how to survive just a little bit longer. You telling him everything, you coaxing him through everything, you hand and foot him through everything, and it's like once it all fades away, once you try to promote him, and you realize he never actually had the skills to do the entry-level job, now you looking confused. Like it was low-key you, shorty. Low-key.
All right, you want to say anything on that, D?
I actually have that clip on my YouTube playlist.
Yes.
And we never got to it last week. I meant to play that last week, but he's not lying for those type of women because first of all, if I gotta write you as a script or a character, if I gotta do it, honey, I don't like men. Like I just don't indulge in that. If I'm not doing all that, I don't have the patience. I don't have the time. I'm not creating this character in my head.
All women have. I give them credit. Women have a.
No, he's not lying. So we're talking about women in general. I would give him that. Yeah.
Yes.
But
they do. But
you said somebody wanted you to play that for me for what?
Well, I don't know. That's what but I'm saying no.
What did they say? Would they just say play this for Dana?
Was somebody else? Somebody. It's not. No. It's somebody that say.
No, they sent you an email saying play this for Dana.
Yeah.
They didn't give a reason why.
Yeah, we just played. They just wanted
my opinion on it, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I can't relate. I'll say I can't relate, but I know a lot of chicks that do relate to that because that's what they do. They create. They'll create a scenario, they'll create the guy, and it works out for some women because they know how to strategically pick a certain guy, which will be really a sucker, right? To be that character. But the thing is, it does not last long. The bubble will burst. So you cannot create a scenario. Nobody can, man or woman, nobody can. But yeah, I agree with what he was saying.
Okay, so I think this is a woman because I'm sure
this conversation confirms that patriarchy culture is so undereducated. Both of them play off each other, toxic fantasies.
That's a woman. So you're in your feelings right now.
What conversation? She's talking about the video.
I don't know what she's talking about. What she's saying, yeah.
This conversation confirms that patriarchy culture is so uneducated. Undereducated.
What is that? Hey, okay, man.
I don't understand that last part.
You're a woman. You're a woman because I know you're not a guy that say men are easy. So, as a woman,
wait. First of all, when you say both of them play off each other, toxic fantasy, are you talking about me and Steve? That's number one, and then clarify uneducated because I'm confused.
Yeah. If you make a statement, please back it up, lady, because it's amazing how a lot of you women are alone, which we won't push that. But
stop. Yeah, please don't go there because that's a corny comeback.
Well, it's not a corny.
It is corny.
Because a lot of lonely women lash out.
A lot of women like to be alone. I relish in my own solitude.
Well, no, I didn't say you. See, I didn't say you.
No, I'm just saying you can't use that because some women like being alone.
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying this is you could tell this is a woman lashing out.
Well, she needs to. I'm not going to place her in a box. I need her to explain.
Well, let's see if she explains.
Please explain the comment because that comment that you wrote, so I can have a better understanding. Are me and Steve toxic? And then also explain what is undereducated patriarchy.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
I'm confused there. And can you do it within the next 5 minutes?
Yes, you got 5 minutes because we got to do a show for my guys. The guys will be having a
show.
I
don't think I'm gonna play this clip, Steve, because this clip, because I thought we would have played it, is about 3 minutes. I don't know. I guess
can we do it minute by minute and break it down? Or you
no. I'll save it for next week. We'll do that next week. For this
one. So you have another one to play because you got about like 5 more minutes. So you have another play.
Wait a minute. Let me see.
All right, let's see. Guys, you want to call in? Go ahead. For all my guys, we're going to talk about not lying to women. They're not special enough where you got to lie, but sometimes we live lies. And we're going to talk about that on the show tonight. And we're going to get y'all right because y'all need to stop lying to these women. There's not even a reason to lie to these women, man.
But you do.
Oh, here we go. Let's get it. Here we go.
Let's see.
Be a soft, my lady never raises her voice.
Mm-hmm.
When you deal with a woman that never raises her voice, you feel bad for raising your voice at her.
Mm-hmm.
You feel bad for making her feel startled. You feel bad for making her feel bad or less than for any reason.
Yeah.
Like I remember I found myself get agitated by a conversation, and the louder I got, the quieter she got, and that made me quiet my voice. That made me show her.
Did I play this one before?
Wait, that's no. I just laughed. No, that's.
Oh, okay, that sounds familiar.
Different side of respect, simply because she wasn't matching my energy, which
Yeah.
what I was used to.
Yeah.
I'm used to if I get loud, you getting louder. Now I got to overpower you.
Yep.
Right. But that's not the way to communicate. So I realized, listen, even though I'm frustrated, I'm going to keep my composure.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a moment away to come back to the conversation so it can be a blessed conversation, a progressive conversation versus us backtracking. Now she's muting herself and never really truly saying what she truly feels because she knows that I'm going to get loud. I'm going to be insecure. I'm going to be loud. So it's a whole different ballgame when you have that type of woman that's a place of peace and she knows how to operate in her feminine energy. It is.
Well, there's so much wrong with this, D. Okay, I'm try to unpack one thing. So I'll try to answer. Okay, so gentlemen, please understand this, and this is not me giving credit to women, but I'm just gonna keep it a buck, gentlemen. When you raise your voice and she knows you don't have any backbone, she's just laughing at you, man. She knows it. She knows most of you effeminate males get in your feelings and raise your voice. She's not being quiet because you raised her voice. She's being quiet because she's trying not to laugh at you, thinking that, wait a second, do you think you raise your voice is going to make me change my mind and make me do what you want me to do? So, gentlemen, please understand this. And it's not me giving women credit. I'm just telling you, raising your voice when you don't have any balls, because if you had any balls, you wouldn't raise your voice anyway. It doesn't do anything to a woman. They don't care. But D, you got it. Hey, I'll let you have it. They laugh at guys like that, D. They're like, man, does he think that because he raises his voice, I'm actually going to listen, D? He's like, what?
Yeah, he was putting too much of his actions on the woman. He was following her lead.
Exactly. That's why when he raised his voice, she was like, man, I'm going to I'm going to let him think he's winning.
No, she wasn't more masculine than him. He was matching her femininity. That was
no, wait. Right. Oh, I gotta give him credit. No, she wasn't masculine. She was running. He was acting like a woman. He was out of order. You gentlemen, I don't understand. Why do y'all feel like raising your voice is going to actually change something in a woman? I mean, think about it. We've all were children at one time, and our parents raised our voices at us, and we did the same thing. We're like, okay, whatever. Ooh. Now, back in our day, they raised the voice until you go get a belt. But they, once they brought CPS in and saved a lot of you kids, y'all laughed at them. When your parents raise your voices at you, put you in timeout. You remember what I'm talking about? You laugh. It's the same thing that these women like, what? What do you think raising your voice going? The ones they're scared of, and the ones they worry about are the ones that don't raise their voice and just give that look. Dana, you and I are old enough to know what that look is. You know what a mom.
People were abused.
You know how it was.
You grew up in an era of abuse. Some of that shit was abuse.
Going to Kmart, doing layaway because I was a Kmart kid getting layaway because that's how we got our school clothes.
Oh, well, first, and you know what? People try to clown that. But y'all the same ones that love that afterpay. Same thing.
Yeah. So mom,
for some afterpay, honey.
Don't you get anything you ain't supposed to do? And then you see a toy or something, you're like, Mom, can I have this?
Don't try to put something in the cart.
Yeah.
You want it. Because like, get this shit out of here.
Yeah. And that look means when we get to the car, we gotta talk. and they ain't talking. They ain't talking like that. Yeah, there was no timeout. It was the wild.
Well, you know what I used to do? If I saw another kid have a temper tantrum and the parent gave them stuff, my mother said I would copy that And it didn't work on her. She was like, because I will get down on that ground with you.
Oh yeah. They didn't play back in our day. There was no CPS. There was no CPS.
They weren't your friend.
There was a Wild West. So what I'm saying is that a lot of women, gentlemen, if you think raising your voice at a woman is going to move the meter, it's not. It's the one that calmly is cool and calm and says, all right, look, this ain't working. That's it. That's how it works. It's not, why did you do that, Marsha? I don't appreciate this. And I want to, that's what he was saying to her. He was raising his voice at her and he think he won because she got quiet. So then he matched her energy where she ran game. She controlled his volume. Oh yeah, paddle. Oh, no. Look, the teacher.
We got a belt, a thick ass belt. I want to play this video real quick. It's only 50 seconds.
Get you, and then when your parents find out, they get you. Okay, so let's look at this last one. Here we go.
You didn't share it.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Here we go.
Like when guys say that, when they say they want someone who can hang, a lot of those dudes that say that just mean someone who's quiet.
Yes.
That's like no one wants to admit that, but that's truly happening. There will be someone
what it means is let me play my video games in peace.
Let me play a video. And then when I bring you to the Super Bowl party and you end up not saying anything, and everybody's like, man, she's so cool.
That would be
that part where she like didn't say anything for 3 hours was like so dope,
so awesome.
And I'm like,
she didn't even complain while you were watching the post game. That was she's so cool.
It's like she's so cool, and it's like someone who's actually cool ends up not being able to get a date, and then someone who's actually funny ends up getting passed over for people with chiseled jaws.
I think true love is, us.
Okay, D. This is gonna sound sexist. It's gonna sound real sexist, but there's something wrong. Why would I go to a Super Bowl party and be around a bunch of women watching the Super Bowl? Now, my Super Bowl parties, which I have, is that because I have my own office. So
I thought he said he brought his girl with him to a Super Bowl.
Right, and that's a problem. Why are you bringing your woman to a place where it should just be men enjoying?
That is because I know a lot of people who throw Super Bowl parties and their significant other go, and she's doing women that say there's some women who enjoy it. That's like a gathering. It's not like it was years ago. It's like a manly sports bar. Like I tell you this. I do know, like in Philly, when the Philadelphia Eagles are playing, especially when they're playing the Cowboys. A friend of mine, her daughter, her friends, they're young. They decided to go to this sports bar because it's guys there. And she was like, oh my God, I'm never going to go when Philly is playing the Cowboys or even the Giants, because those guys are not focused on the women. They get rowdy and violent maybe and drunk when they start grabbing or whatever. So I get your point. Sometimes depending on environment is different. But if you are going over somebody's house who's having a Super Bowl party, a lot of times what I see now, people bring their significant other.
No, see, you made my point. See, most of these women think it's a club to pick up some guys. That's not the place. It's not the right place. So what I'm saying is that what a man will do is he will have his boys in his man cave or whatever. They're watching a game. And then they go in and out, get hors d'oeuvres or snacks or food and come back in. But that's so to his point. That's why, he's wrong. He's a sucker because he's thinking, oh my God, she's so cool because she's quiet. No, she's quiet because one, she's uncomfortable. Two, she's probably sneaky. Women who are quiet are sneaky as hell. I'm not saying it's weird that you should have to tell a woman to be quiet. I'm not ever saying that you have to tell a woman to. No, you don't tell her. Some women are just quiet. Yeah, and some women are because of the environment she shouldn't be in that environment. That's what it is. Yeah, men like okay. Now I'm not saying football is not a sport women like. Women have their teams. They like watching football, but the problem is that men that watch sports with women can't actually be men around women because they can't talk the way they really want to talk because they're going to feel like they're offending somebody by talking about the body shape of a woman, her butt cheeks, or saying something. Because when you're with your boys and you're watching the Super Bowl, you're talking about Super Bowl, you're talking about beer, lesbians. You're just talking a lot of noise. You can't talk that way around women, nor should you. I'm not saying you should, but I'm saying is that's why I've always been a component of if there should be no like bring a date to a Super Bowl party.
No, I get what you're saying because she's not. Unless it's a whole bunch of other women there, they still, and then even if it's women there, they want to be in a whole separate room. They're not going to really be bigger or be in the back or whatever. So it is a separation of the sexes, even if she's into football. But some women know the sport just as well as the guy. I don't. Even though I like football, I love football, but I'm trying to have a football conversation.
I'm not saying they don't know the sport. They understand the sport. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is,
no. I'll understand the concept, but if like my favorite team is the Jets, and then somebody quiz me, well, like who is the corner? Some shit. I was like, I don't know. I just like.
You just like the team. No, that's what I'm saying.
So I could never have a conversation about sports with that person because I ain't into all the details.
Yeah, I just don't believe a woman should be in something like Super Bowl. That's a man thing. Men need to be in an environment.
Don't ask me who was drafted.
But no, I'm just saying it could be an environment, but you don't bring your woman to a super. Look, if you bring your woman somewhere, which I don't even understand, y'all do this. Do the game night where y'all hang out with other adults and draw fucking Pictionary and whatever that goofy stuff they do.
That could be boring.
I don't believe in all that stuff. But if you want to do that, but when it comes to your sports and you're watching something like the Super Bowl, you should watch it with your boys where y'all can let your hair down, talk, cuss, and be the most disgusting, vile.
Yeah, I don't like being in a room with a whole bunch of guys watching sports like that. You know, yeah.
No, it's not a misogynistic. Why? Okay.
Wait, hold on, because men are easy. You were supposed to explain your previous comment.
Yeah, you just want to come.
You never did.
Yeah, now you want to come in and say some sidebar stuff.
Now you're talking about something totally different, and we asked you to explain your other comment, and you didn't, and I have to go.
Yeah, exactly. So, D, tell them how to get in touch with you, D.
So I want you guys to subscribe to the Dusty Chronicles. I do have to upload some more content besides the lives up there, but just subscribe to the Dusty Chronicles. And of course, The Real Dina. And follow me on X, honey, at The Real Dina #7. Shout out to everybody on X. It's popping tonight. I got 134 watching an X. Yes.
Man, I got to talk to you about it. I got to get on X. I'm on it, but I got to
just log on.
Yeah, no. I'm saying whatever you got, you're paying for something that you get access to.
I just pay for the check mark. But you get some perks with it, but I pay for the check mark. To be verified. I pay to be verified.
Okay, I got
$4 a month.
No. I'm saying as far as the thing, but I gotta figure that out. But yeah. So
Jillian, honey, are you married? Because you always talk about all your attributes. I hope you are. Or got a man?
No, she might not have a man. She might be a free agent flowing around. She might be a free agent.
A free agent? No.
Yeah.
Don't be a free agent, honey, because these things ain't none out there. Go get you one and stick with it. No.
Be a free agent.
No. Why? So she could be used and tossed around with men like you?
No, that doesn't make it bad if she was.
Yeah. All right, listen. I gotta go because I have to go interview somebody.
I want you to see that BS. See that's
men want to be disgusting and vile and let their hair down, and that's a good man. Okay, well, they can stay over there in their man cave and do all that. Who cares?
Yeah. Okay. All right, so guys, we're about to talk about. We'll let all your people give us a bye, and we'll let. Good luck on your interview. Okay, thank you, D. Good luck on your interview. We appreciate it. Put that back on stage. So, oops. Oh, guys. So what we're going to do, guys, we'll let everybody out. Guys, we're going to talk about the game, and we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't lie, and being more honest with women will get you women. That's what we discuss. Guys, lines are open. Get your crayons out. Let me go ahead and go do what we always do. bring everybody in and let everybody out. Thank you, Dana's people. We'll see you next. We won't see you this Saturday. No show on Saturday, but we'll see you the following Saturday. Here we go.
What up, though? It's your boy Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is, and you're listening to the manmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up?